Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Aiden. I go by Tuesday Enthusiast Online because that's the name of my little art shop. And today we're going to be talking about creating through unexpected change and just what that kind of looks like. So if that's something you're interested in hearing about from me, stick around. If you've been following along on my journey for a little while, you'll have probably noticed that I've had my life pretty much on lock for the last couple months. In April, at the end of April, I had my appendix removed, and then after that, I was able to really spend a couple slow months building my routines back, getting myself under control, figuring out what worked well for me, getting into the rhythm of summer, my long morning routine, all of those things, which I do genuinely love and miss so much at the moment. That's kind of what I was up to. But now, none of those things are terribly feasible, and I will tell you why in just a second. But in short, I had to kind of abandon all of my routines and all of my comfort in those routines, and it's been really challenging to find the capacity to be creating consistently because everything feels incredibly off kilter at the moment regarding my routines and my creativity levels and my energy levels and all of those fun things. So let's get into it. Mid-July, after I had established all of these lovely routines, I was doing super well, I was thriving, I was eating great, I was moving all the time, I had a creativity routine down, all of these things. Mid-July comes and I had an unexpected emergency at my childhood home, which did require me to come back here and likely stay here for the foreseeable. Like, I suspect I will be here for most of August / probably into the fall, maybe even early winter, because we just need some extra hands in this house at the moment. The reasons are not my story to tell. Nobody is dying. There's just some weird circumstances occurring right now in my childhood home that need other people present. So I've essentially had to abandon all of the routines that I spent, 2 or 3 months building up to. I've had to kind of drag myself out of my regular life and huck myself back into a very full house of people and animals. And it's my childhood home, but it hasn't been sitting as like a shrine to me. Like, my space is no longer my space. I share my bedroom at the moment now, space-wise, with my sister and her partner because their office setup is in my room, just because I wasn't expecting to be back and neither was anybody else expecting me to be back. So I feel like I'm in a strange limbo zone right now, I guess is the best way to put it. And for me, the way that I feel back on kilter and back like a normal person is by maintaining the routines, specifically my morning routine, that I just haven't been able to do. There's not really a spot for me to be alone with myself for 90 minutes up in here, which is fine. I'm not suggesting that's anybody's fault or that it's a huge issue. It just means that I've had to adjust all of my standard ways of grounding myself, which has definitely impacted my creativity. I was pretty badly, pretty significantly, I don't quite know. I was procrastinating the mail club piece until a couple days before I had to pack the envelopes this week, and stuff like that. And my ACOs, I just don't have the same amount of time at the moment because I am here to be helpful, and I'm used to having kind of control over my schedule in a way that I just don't have right now. And so finding ways to create within this new schedule has been really interesting because I'm creating probably the same amount of stuff but in really sporadic times, definitely not the time frames that I normally do things in. If anything, I might be creating faster when I am creating because I know that I only have limited pockets to do so in. One thing I'm trying to remind myself about during this process and this period of my life is that if I want to be an artist, if I've decided that that's the thing I'm going to be doing, I also have to make peace with the fact that life still happens, even if I do have more control over my schedule generally as an entrepreneur or a freelancer or an artist or whatever. Like, there are still going to be things that are outside of my control that do affect me and my schedule. There are going to be things that I have no say in occurring that just kind of do happen, and I'm not always necessarily going to be able to just carve out several hours at a time to create. And I think that this is good practice for the long haul, because life does be lifing. Life do be lifing out here. We're all living it. We're all going through things. And we still all do deserve to make time for our passions and the things that we like. So it's been a really interesting experience from that regard, trying to figure out how I'm gonna continue to make time for my passions and my interests, while also balancing the things that are occurring in my personal zone, kind of being out of my regular habitat. And like, this happens all the time. Like, maybe you're moving houses, maybe you're going to university, maybe you've imploded your life and left a long-term relationship, maybe somebody in your life gets sick. Like, this does happen. It's not unfamiliar to blow up your life. Maybe you just want to change things, and that means getting uncomfortable and out of your routines. Like, these are all scenarios. But I do want to say, if you are in that scenario alongside me in this moment, if you are in some sort of scenario that's got you ripped out of your regular life and trying life in a different way, please make sure that you are making time to express yourself and to do your creative passions at the same time. You deserve to feel like a person while also processing whatever is happening to you or settling into new spaces and new routines. And the best way to feel like a person is to hold on to some familiarity. So whether you're a knitter or a crocheter or a painter or a writer, or maybe you color pre-made coloring pages, whatever your thing is, make sure that you do carve out time for that. Nothing is so busy and so serious for such a long amount of time that you can't create. Be kind to yourself, be kind to everybody around you, and really focus on how you can make good things out of your circumstances, because the circumstances do just continue to circumstance. Like, I'm approaching 30 now, and I was like, oh, life will be so much easier when I'm out of university. Hey, no, it was harder. And then I was like, life will be so much easier when I have like a formal big girl job. Hey, no, not really. It's still the same kind of hard that it was then. I just have different things making it hard. Anyway, if you like this video, or if you related at all, thanks so much for sticking around and making it this far. Again, my name's Aiden. I upload weekly, and if you're interested in any of my art, you can check it out down below. Remember to stay crafty.